Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to buy domain and hosting and install WordPress. But before that, we are going to learn what a domain is and what hosting is. A domain name is the name of your website. For example, Amazon.com, Facebook.com, Google.com, and many more. Domains can have different extensions like .com, .org, .net, and many more. They can also reflect the country you are in. For example, .in for India, .uk for United Kingdom. Now, .com is the most famous and commonly used extension. Hosting is a place where your website files are stored. They can be videos, images, or any other content. When you buy hosting, you basically rent some space on a physical server where you can store all your files and data necessary for your website to work properly, so that your content can be accessible over the internet very well. To get domain and hosting, below this video, click on the first link. Now you're going to land on this particular page where you're going to get our hosting. Hosting is the most important thing in your website because everything is directly tied to your hosting. For example, your website performance, your website speed, your website security, a good user experience, and even your website ranking. So selecting a reliable hosting company is crucial for an amazing user experience, amazing security that will make your website almost impossible to attack and hack. And most importantly, you will get a better ranking in Google, Bing, and other search engine results. There are thousands of hosting companies or hosting providers. In my 10 years of creating WordPress websites, I have interacted with many, but a few are worth consideration. Now, we'll be using Hostinger, a company I found to be really good and affordable for hosting with some of the best deals. Now, you can really see we have a very good rating from different places like Trustpilot, Google, and others. Now, if you scroll down, you can see the 3 plans available. You can choose any based on your budget. But before you do that, let me highlight some of the features you will be getting. Now, we have 3 plans: Premium, Business, and Cloud Startup. Now, we are going to choose the most popular, which is the business plan. And you can see we are getting it at $14, but it's now at $4. We have around 2 months that are free. Now, if we scroll down, we are going to see that we have an increased performance by 5 times. We can host around 100 websites. That means that today you are creating a blog, tomorrow you are creating an online shop. The more websites you are creating, you can create up to around 100 websites. We have 200 GB NVMe storage. This is not your local HDD or SSD storage. It's a very powerful and one of the latest storage technology. Now we have daily backups. We have unlimited free SSL. Now an SSL is the padlock that you see on a website like this. So every website should be having this. If it doesn't have this, then it will show that the connection is not secure and it will display it in red. So people will not be able to visit your website. Most of the hosting providers sell that, and you can see that we are getting here at free. We have unlimited bandwidth. We have free email. Now, a free professional email is not like the one that you are used to. For example, davis@gmail.com. This is an email that is associated with your website. For example, info@davis.com or info@amazon.com or support@amazon.com. Those are professional emails and you'll be getting them for free. Now you also have a free domain. So you are getting hosting and a free domain for a whole year. You're also getting a free CDN and a lot of goodies that will be coming with the managed WordPress. Now we have so many features here, but those are some of the highlights that I thought you should know. Now click on add to cart. Now again, you will be taken now here where you can choose the plan that you want. We have a 1-year plan here, we have a 2-year plan here, and a 4-year plan. Please don't go with 1 month because it will be very expensive unless you just want to test it. So go with a higher plan for maybe 24 months or 48 months. As you can see, you are getting, this is the $14 that you are supposed to be paying, but you are getting it at $4, or let's call it just $5. And when you renew, you're going to get it at $13 here. You can see here. So if you go for a plan for 2 years, you're going to get it at the same $5, but you're going to renew it at $10. So if you go for this plan, which is selected by default, you're going to get the 2 months free, then you're going to get it for 4 years, and you're going to get it to the least amount, which is $4, and you're also going to renew your plan at a very affordable rate, which is 8.99, which is around $9. So now, based also on your budget, so you can select any of the plans. I will select this one. Now scroll down, you'll be able now to check out. So this hosting company supports so many different types of checkout. You can pay with PayPal, Google Pay, Alipay, and this other one, I'm not sure about it. Then you can also use your card here, so your credit card. So I'm going to use my credit card, and now you can be able to see on your billing here that you are going to pay around $671. Now you are paying at $191.52. You have 2 extra months, you have free domain, and you have WHOIS privacy protection, and you don't have a setup fee. So you're going to now fill these details. To pay, you're going to add your card details right here. Then I'm going to click on submit secure payment. So after paying, you're going to be redirected to your control panel. Now from here, you can be able now to choose what you want. You can say if you are creating for yourself, it's just a survey. You can skip it, but again, you can also answer it for Hostinger to be able to better understand what you need. So I'm creating it for myself. Is it your first time creating a website? So depending on your needs here, so yes. Next. What type of website do you want to build? So you can select now based on what you want. Maybe an online store, maybe a blog, depending on what you want. So you're going to select WordPress with AI, then select WordPress. So now here, you're going to create the login details that you will be using on your WordPress website. So make sure that you record or you don't forget the details that you're going to use here. Select next. So we're going to select on standard themes. Then next. Then we don't want to take any of the themes here. We want to skip this. We also don't want them to recommend us the plugins that we are going to use. So we are going to say no. Then we are going to click next. So let us skip this, and now here we can be able to fill the name or the domain name that we want. So you can think of a domain name that you'll be using for your particular website, and now you can put it here. So mine will be, let me use my personal name. So you can choose the extension. For me, I want a .com. You can choose a .online, .net, things like that. For me, I want to have a .com, and you can see it's free. So I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to click on next. Now I'm going to put these details so that I can finish taking the name davisenay.com. So I'm going to click on next step and fill the details that they want. So it's going to take you to this particular place where you can select the data center that is nearest to you, so that your website can even be faster, but it's selected normally automatically. So you can change here, or you can let it be. Click on next. So your WordPress is going to be installed. Now you can be able now to see that you have been redirected to your cPanel. Now click on admin panel, and now you're going to be redirected to your WordPress website. As you can see, you can also access your WordPress website by typing your domain name /wp admin. You can see you will be redirected now to your dashboard. So you don't have to access it using your cPanel. You can just type your domain name /wp admin.